Howdy, it's Sally, and I am greenlighting my day in meditation this morning, a way that I want to begin to do on a regular basis and not just these odd times. This morning, however, is a particularly good one. It's part of the Deepak Oprah one on happiness that I downloaded and purchased for myself as an early birthday gift for me. These are so universal that I will be able to do these over and over again and learn the lesson over and over again. Happiness, being happy, being joy-filled is everything to me. I need to be happy or it's not pretty around here. So I want it to be genuine, and today's meditation is about inspiration. And I live for inspiration. I think I'm wired to always be looking for that spark somewhere of something that lights me up inside. Some people aren't wired that way, but I'm kind of like overwired that way, which is why I'm always looking for the next great thing to stimulate my mind, stimulate my senses, and get me excited about being alive. Well, really, I need to just open myself up to receive the spirit of life, of spark, because inspiration means in spirit. We are, if we open ourselves up to receive the creative spirit of the universe and let it help us guide our thought patterns, help us co-create the picture we see, the way we want our mindset to be for the day, the moments we want in the day to be from a positive perspective. If we're proactive in living our moment, cooperating with living our moment in an inspired place, then it can only get better and better. I thought I would just share a few of the writings that really jumped off at me today, one of which is that inspiration, the definition of inspiration is to live in spirit. Never crossed my mind, and it's so obvious once you think about it and you see the words. It says, today we connect with our inner being, the source of all inspiration, connecting with our inner being, creativity, insight, and joy. Now see, when you think of creative and insight, and we think of artistical choices, but that's joy. That's joy is just as equal a part of that. It's opening our hearts and minds to pure spirit. We allow ourselves to take it in and to recreate and renew ourselves. Are you your great next art project? Are you your next great creative choice? Is your life your next canvas? Is your mindset a place you want to dabble with the paint? It is for me, because I woke up this morning in kind of a mood. And I knew I had to turn it around. And this really helped me do it, because again, it gives me that picture in my mind's eye. I am the author of my own destiny. I am at the very beginning of your own destiny. I am the author of my own attitude. I can choose. I can sit and be filled with the Spirit, be open and let it wash away the stuff that's dross, that's keeping me back. And I can just center my centering thought for the day is I am filled with Spirit. I am filled with Spirit. I am filled with Spirit. And however you want to say your spirit, what spirit you're talking about, I think it's the same spirit. That might be too new agey for some of my friends. I know, because I've been all over the map on my spiritual, religious, whatever things. And where I'm at right now, it's spirit. I know it is the Holy Spirit. I know it is the creative spirit of the universe. I know it's the same for me. It's the same, one and the same. But if we can open ourselves to be renewed and refreshed every day, knowing that the Spirit dwells within us, I'm just seeing how long I'm talking, sorry, that's how I can stay positive and take back any of the gray area that's starting to creep in. I thought I would just share a couple of the thoughts that jumped off at me, if I can find them in a hurry, because I don't want to waste your time. Today I will experience a connection between happiness and inspiration. To be inspired makes you feel happy because you're being filled by Spirit. That's the literal meaning of inspiration, being filled by Spirit. Every breath can bring in the Spirit, which then can be experienced as joy or insight. a sudden aha moment, or the quiet flow of contentment. And I need all of those things. This was one of my favorite things. This is where I want to find this one line. You know, we talk about living in the moment. Here it is. Let me read this paragraph. Opening and receiving, which is what you have to be to receive things, open and receiving go together. Many people have a hard time with these two things. They're afraid to open because it makes them feel vulnerable. Actually, I actually feel glad that I'm a person who's open and vulnerable. I've always I wouldn't say prided myself is not the right word, but I've cherished that aspect of my personality. It does cause some heartache, but I'm still glad that I'm open and vulnerable rather than closed and hard. Anytime, any day, any moment, I'd rather have that choice, no matter what the pain ensues. But if you think, they're afraid to be open because it makes them feel vulnerable, and the unknown is frightening compared to the known. But if you already think that if you say to your spirit, I already know what I want. I already know what I want. I already know what I think. I already know how to act. You will find happiness only by repeating that the thing that is old and is past. If you are so firmly entrenched in what you think brings you happiness, then you are locked into the past and past behavior patterns. If you can open yourself up to the creative spirit, the divine spark of creativity, then there's no end to the happiness and joy that you could receive, because you don't know what you don't know what you don't know unless you're open to receiving it. Openness is here and now, living in the moment. Openness is here and now. You are not facing the unknown as something to fear. You are accepting a great spiritual truth. The present moment is eternal because it endlessly renews itself. That line jumped off at me when I was listening to the meditation. The present moment, this present moment, is eternal. This present moment is eternal because it endlessly renews itself. Don't you love that, living in the present moment? It's eternal. I think sometimes we think the present moment is this moment in time right now, and the next moment will be the next present moment, and then another present moment. It flows. It flows because it constantly is renewing itself. And how can we renew ourselves? Being filled with its divine spirit, being filled with the spark of life and creativity. And how can you not have those filling you that you don't spring up with joy and want to just laugh? I think in some circles I used to call it holy laughter. When you just are so overfilled, overflowing with the light of the universe and the joy, there's just nothing else better than that. And if you can get your head wrapped around a place to come to the presence of that place, meditation, quieting your spirit, quieting your mind, sitting quietly, that's meditation. The whole world's open to you because you're open to the whole world through the right source, the divine spirit of the universe. You guys, take a moment for yourselves today and be inspired. See you later. Bye-bye.